Thank you. It is Eric Previn from the 2nd District, and there seems to be a little cocktail party going on to the left over here. I don't know, is that appropriate? Oh, it's Ms. Rodriguez has been inaugurated. Congratulations, ma'am.
And you're not on the subject matter, so you forfeit your time. That's your only warning. So you go ahead and go. You can talk about it in your 1 minute general public comment now.
I'm going to talk about the
budget.
budget.
So can you go ahead and start as 1 minute of general public comment? I gave you a fair and final warning.
There's a disruption.
Gave you a warning.
Your lawyer, okay? That is not kosher.
You want to follow the rules, follow the rules. So I'll give you a second chance, but that's your only one. Stick to the items, Mr. Previn. As you know, you're here every day on every item. Stick to the items.
I am not here every day on every item, and I'm on item 7, which is the budget for the great city of Los Angeles. There are a lot of challenges, and there's a lot of confusion. Today, you could see Bonin and Martinez, who's at the cocktail party, voting in opposition to the other 3, Blumenfield, Krikorian, and the great, who is the 3rd one? Oh, the 5th one. He seems to, you got me on that one. I can't manage to produce the 5th. It's because there have not been adequate budget hearings, despite Mr. Krikorian's promise that he heard folks for 30 hours. He heard folks for approximately, an hour of the 30 hours, during which time he spent a lot of that time running the clock in advance of the appointed start time. The point is that we have challenges. The LAPD and the city attorney's office are not functioning particularly well. We have a lot of liability that has escalated, both in that group and also other departments. It's not fair to blame LAPD, who have a disproportionate amount of liability, but we've seen a lot of activity now in the other departments, like Salito Reynolds and the Bureau of Street Services and the roads. That case that came through Gabat last week has sent the radar high up into the sky about where this city is going and why the priorities have been adjusted in such a way that ordinary Angelenos who drive cars that, when they're damaged in a pothole, have to pay $700 to repair it. There is no relief, are one thing, and yet bicyclists who are riding at 50 miles an hour down a hill, and this is a tragedy, are covered by giant settlements, even though they probably have a lot of life insurance. There's something very, very wrong about that process. There's something very, very wrong about the conceiving of that process. And the people in CD7 know that, and Rodriguez and Tarosian, both of whom fought nobly, were aware of what are these? Why are we in the service of all these bicyclists? And who are the people driving this agenda, and why, when so many Angelenos need the roads? There was an article in the New York Times today, a big opinion piece about should we be going further to tax people for a fast lane, to let them pay to play. And again, this is going to separate when Mr. Cedillo loves to stand up.
Topic again.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the transportation.
Okay, go ahead and start as 1 minute for general public comment.
Okay, the 1 minute warning. Thank you.